I went live. So I just finished watching my girl Coco, Cozy at Coco. She was doing a kitchen reset, but she was dropping a lot of gems. Um, Very motivating. She was talking about how you could tell if your energy, I mean, you have stagnant energy in your home because of the clutteredness, which also reflected to me that a cluttered mind, a cluttered space equals a cluttered mind, So make sure y'all cleaning out those spaces this year too. Not just trying to revamp your body, you need to do it overall, you know. Y'all, today, y'all know I'm coming back from peace and love. Y'all know I'm coming back from yesterday feeling kind of what they call it, under the weather. I don't know why they call it under the weather, but they do. Matter of fact, like I feel like I have like dark circles now. I don't know. But at the same time, I actually feel better, but my throat is still, kind of a little, I don't know, feels a little off. But again, I'm going through that detox, y'all. I'm going through that detox. I'm doing it every day. This week I've been drinking my teas, the Parasite Punisher, which is some herbs that's put together, as well as, oh, I hope you feel better. Putting some herbs together. That was for that. And then also the blood purifier, which is, tapping into the blood. But I wanted to come out here because I'm actually overdressed, y'all. I got this vest on, and it's really beautiful out here. I came with a hat. I had to take it off and put it in my pocket. I actually had gloves too, y'all. I had gloves because I didn't know what was going on out here. The weather say it's 49 degrees, but I'm telling you, it feels absolutely beautiful out here. Doesn't feel like 49 degrees at all. At all. Thank you for being here, Jessica. So, neither here nor there. I know this is an off time for me to come on live on a Thursday, for sure. I didn't think I would be coming live. I actually didn't think I was going to be feeling good enough to get out here and walk. But to be out in nature is a whole nother thing. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all hitting that like button. That's how you push it out into the algorithm. Let other people know that we're here. And share the live if you feel so inclined. And if you love it and you feeling the vibe, go ahead and subscribe. But we out here taking this walk, y'all. I don't know what it feel like where y'all live, but can y'all see that skyline back there? Y'all see that blue? Can y'all see that behind me? That's absolutely gorgeous. Can you see that? Absolutely beautiful. I had to look back because looking at it here almost looks unreal, but it looks just like that. Wow, that is gorgeous, y'all. Can y'all see that? Okay. All right, so, and also, when you come into space, if you are, commenting, I'm glad to have your comments, but just greet me. Say hello, how you doing, Queen? I want to have a great conversation with you. I'm not here to, I don't bite. But, yeah, so this is a great comeback from yesterday. I did get a little bit of rest. I still had to work yesterday. I still had to use my voice yesterday. So I was trying to rest my voice, trying to rest. And man, when I tell you this feels great, it has been months since I've been outside walking, on at least 2 months since I've been out here really walking the beat. I came out one day, it was super cold. And I was like, no way. Hey, James, welcome in. How you doing? I'm glad to see you. Thank you for being here. It was so cold out here, but I cannot believe this is the weather. I mean, it almost makes me want to take another walk later on, just just because I'm out here. It's absolutely beautiful. The skyline has faded behind me, but that was absolutely beautiful too. And this was a walk in nature. Now into nature makes the difference. The devil of hell, welcome in. I am beautiful. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for your comments. And, being out here in nature just reminds you of how beautiful this world is without all the confusion and chaos. This is what brings me back to my reality. The reality we live in, unfortunately, does not consist of any type of peace. It's always confusion and chaos. And so I always try to redirect that energy into things that I want to see. I want to be the change I want to see. I'm going to operate in those ways. I had a conversation earlier today. I had a comment on one of my shorts that I did. And the comment was, I should have posted it right up here. The comment, I was on my short, I'm talking about love. I'm talking about how you show love to yourself. How you need to go within, because the love you want to give is usually what you need to give to yourself. You have to love you first. I had just finished working out, so I had a lot of passion behind my voice, and I'm speaking hard and I'm talking loud. But that's how it is. When you are having passion behind you, sometimes you seem like you're a little loud. So someone comments, this is what I mean by this. Someone comments and wants to tell me that that's not how love is. Love comes from God, and that God is, hey Jay, and that God is the end all be all to everything, and you're nothing, and you don't know love, you think you know love, and all these things, spewing their opinions upon my post. You understand what I'm saying? That's confusion and chaos. I did not impose upon anyone nothing that I felt was something that you needed to do. I'm telling you how I get love. I love myself, and then I'm able to transmute that love back out to others. You get what I mean? That's what I'm saying. But why, whenever because to me, I am a God. I am made in the image of, I am connected to this universe. That's why I get so much joy from being out here in nature and connecting. And because of this, I have, unfortunately, I was attacked. And people find it okay to say whatever they need to say about God, Jesus, religion, and all those things. But what if people don't rock like that? What if they don't operate like that? But it's okay for you to project your external beliefs upon others and tell others that they're wrong about how they operate and function. If I walk around here saying to you every time I get on here that I am God, and I know all, and everything is, and I just start spewing things. You know how attacked I would get? But when someone says something about God, people are not real, and they think something else behind your back. You get what I mean? Like, make sure you're hitting that like button. Go ahead and tap the like button, share out the live. I appreciate y'all being here. When you come in, just go ahead and greet the queen. Say hello. I'll definitely say hello back. And be respectful. That's it. And no, but with that being said, you have to understand that your vibe, whatever that is, will attract your tribe. I am good with greeting people, meeting people where they're at, and, and not expecting or have expectations of anyone. I don't judge. And the thing about people that do judge, They are the main hypocrites of what it is that they believe. Most people say that they believe in God, in Jesus Christ, religion, and those things like that. And they're the main ones who put judgment upon others for not believing and rocking with Jesus Christ, God, and religion. And that in itself says that those who don't operate and function in that way don't criticize those who do, but those who do criticize those who don't. And that is judgment. Okay? That is judgment. And when we are judging one another, you are definitely not operating and functioning within your belief. That's something to think about. So I don't lay judgment upon anybody. I'm just here. I know that what I teach and what I do over here, mind, body, and spirit, is universal. It's universal. It doesn't matter what you believe. It doesn't matter what you worship. It doesn't matter your religion, whether you have one or you don't. It's universal. And that's why I don't like to get into those tug of war games with that. You know, I don't want to get into back and forth, who right, who wrong, oh no, this, that, and the other, all the, I don't have time for that because it don't even matter. At the end of the day, you know what matters? Is that you're living your best life upon this earth. This right here is what they call living your life. Existing in this space is what it's about. And the best you can do, peace and love, thank you for being here, Grand Rising, Grand Living. Please enjoy your walk. Yes, Coco, I just talked about you, Great Rising. Great Rising. Thank you so much, Margie. I'm out here. You see, I'm feeling a little better. My throat still ain't the best, but you know what it is I realize my throat chakra has been attacked for me holding my tongue. You know, I realize that I have not been able to express myself for being concerned about losing or offending. I shouldn't even say losing because it's not about losing. It's about offending anyone else. Yes, maybe we should be concerned about others' feelings, but why is it my feelings a concern as well? I get sick because I'm trying to withhold information? No, no. I'm going to tell my truth going forward because I can't, my throat is my community. This is what I do. I talk to y'all. You get what I'm saying? I talk to y'all, so there's no way. Peace and love. Hey, Robert. Welcome in. Hello from Queensland. Oh, I love it. Queensland, Australia. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, it's all about truth, Margie. And that's why this happened to me back in like 2018. I just told this story, which is really amazing because this does nothing but show me alignment and confirmation, right? And I just told this story because I was going over the chakras in your body. And when I got to the throat chakra, I told this story. I could not understand what was going on and how could I have, in like a 2-3 week period, keep getting this situation with my throat. I'm like, something is wrong, like really wrong. I went to the doctor. They're like, oh, it's just a little bit of, oh, could be something viral. I mean, like they didn't have any answers. And so I started Googling and started researching and pulling up information. And then it came up and said that your throat chakra is blocked, that you're withholding and your truth. And at that time, I was afraid to speak about started to see the world. I was afraid to say the things that I had been taught or talk against the things that I had been taught all my life. You get what I'm saying? And I had started holding back because in my body and in my mind and your body feel it first. And then it communicates to your mind. And it's like, if you don't release it, it gets stuck. And I think this is where my throat is at right now. because I sit here and I key it up with these trolls in my chat, and that's not me. I'm doing what others are doing to say that I am transmuting the energy and that I am, no. Why are we allowing these trolls to come into our space? And so if you are, just jumping into this real quick, if you are a moderator on this channel or you're glowing in blue, either or, I advise, I authorize ignorance to be removed from my space. I don't want any chaos or distraction on my channel. I get to control that. I get to say who stays and who goes. And I don't want distraction. And I also want to take a moment and back up a little bit because I want to welcome in Get Healthy Now Mastery into the Alchemist. She is a tribe member. Welcome in. Thank you for being here and thank you for your support. It is so welcome. And I see Coco in the house. She's also a member of the tribe. Thank you so much for your support. Like this right here. What are they talking about? What are they talking about? See, that distraction. I don't know if they're actually saying something or not, but it doesn't even make sense to me, right? Hey, James, how are you? How are you? Welcome in, brother. But today, hey, they are here, 25, stay 88. Thank you for coming and being part of the Alchemist. We are transmuting and transforming ourselves one day at a time, one habit at a time. And I just was out here, the more I speak my truth, the more I get it off my chest, the more I say what it is that I really feel and how I feel, I'm telling you, it lightens the pain and stress on my throat. You will not believe it, because this rising, when I woke up, I could hardly swallow, let alone have this full conversation that I'm having right now. I come out here in nature where the sun is a healer. Do you see that sun? Y'all see the sun? The sun is a healer, right? The sun is shining down on me, and I'm out here. I'm actually sweating because it's such a beautiful day today, and I'm so glad to be out here. I was watching one of Get Healthy Now Mastery's videos where she was out walking and it was cold. And I said to myself, she don't let nothing distract her. That's the kind of inspiration and motivation I want on my channel. That's the kind of determination and moving forward I want to see. You know what I'm saying? I just told y'all about Coco a few minutes ago, how she was talking about the stagnation of you having clutter in your home, causes all kinds of stagnant energy where things are not able to flow and move, and that you need to clean out those spaces. Because what I also added to that was that a cluttered space equals a cluttered mind. You cannot think straight in clutter. So get those spaces cleaned out. That's what Cozy at Coco